Hello, assalamu alaikum everybody. Hope you're all safe, sound, and healthy. And really, the more I'm trying to just not even, I'm sick and tired myself. Everybody's sick and tired of this whole situation. But the government and their touts, their so-called journalists who are seriously journalists in name and name only. I mean, they are even now they are playing politics. People are dying here, and you are still playing politics in the name of giving a goodwill message to the people. Oh, please forget, even if you hate us, but you need to work with us and cooperate with us. Where are you, first of all? Where are the authorities? You're telling us to cooperate with you. Where are you? You're not even telling us if there is risk of flood as you plan, and when you plan, and if you plan to release water into the canals. We are not one of your illegal housing societies. We're those that are well away from the riverbed. These are all legalized and very old housing societies. And it's just that we happen to be along the canal after all. Again, remember, the canal runs through Lahore. Okay, it runs through Lahore. It's a long route. It runs through the whole Pakistan if you look at the whole canal network. Okay, so if you're talking about those of us living by the canal in Lahore, which part are you talking about? Because as I said, it literally runs through in the middle of the city. Now, you're trying to tell us that, instead of actually telling us what measures you're taking, what measures you expect us to take, instead of giving us a proper, concrete support system, you are sending your journalistic touts onto TikTok and social media and spreading this mess, politicized. You're playing politics, spreading politicized and absolutely false information with regards to these 47 plus illegal societies, housing societies that were made on the riverbed and the riverbank. And are you serious? You're actually trying to blame Imran Khan's government that didn't even spend 2 years? And you're literally lying about it. I mean, seriously, you think we do not know for how long these societies have existed? For example, Parkview, the owner of Parkview worked with the army to complete phase 8 of Defense Housing Authority. That same person is a politician who was part of PMLN. Okay, they may try to ditch him now, but he was a part of PMLN, which is the current government party, right? The Punjab government's party. And then his society was built in 2010. Thank you very much. 2010. Was Imran Khan anywhere here in 2010? Was he in your government in 2010? No. And also, let us remind them that the actual overseeing authority that allowed these 47 societies to exist is the Ravi Urban Development Authority, which was formed to manage the development of the Ravi riverfront and its surrounding areas, and it is the one that provides approvals and oversight for societies built in the area, which include, and these are the approvals that RUDA, Ravi Urban Development Authority, gave. Okay, they gave approval to new Metro City Ravi, which was made by BSM developers. Then there's the Ravi Edge Housing Society, which was approved by, again, RUDA. New Metro City Ravi was granted technical approval by RUDA. Then you have Greenland Residentia, and you have Al Razik Garden, which is again included in the approved list. And then the funny thing is, you will see that they approved them technically or completely, and then at the same time, just to put themselves now on the safe side, if you go to the RUDA website, they have the list of illegal housing schemes falling in within, and they have named the same societies that this authority itself, this organization itself, this government organization itself gave approval to. And at the same time, so see the double gaming here. They gave approval to these societies, and at the same time they have placed them on their illegal housing schemes and land subdivisions list. You will see the same societies here. It's amazing. And again, these societies are old. Okay, like for example, okay, let's pick one. Okay, I've already told you about Parkview. Now let's pick another one. New Metro City. Guess when? 2025. Again, I'll repeat, this was a project, a newly launched ambitious project, according to them. I'm quoting from their own site, okay, by BSM developers, okay? And it has very proudly shown that it is part of the approved, that it is officially approved by the Ravi Urban Development Authority, Government of Punjab. Again, when did this society come into place? Right this year, 2025. If you open up their site, you will see that they are still at the point where they are, you know, they have plots and they have houses for sale. Okay, on this is their pre-launch. They're still at their pre-launch period. Okay, where they have a 3.5 years payment plan and they have the development charges included, and then they're giving you the price per plot size and the down payment and the confirmation date and this and that and the confirmation payment. So when was this? This is approved by your present government that just tried to say, that actually tried to name the society and say that this is one of those societies that began in 2021, but it actually just got approved now in 2025. Now, here's a fun fact. This Parkview city that they're all now trying to attack by picking out its owner and saying, oh, he made this illegally. And as I just told you, that it was launched and developed as Parkview Society by Vision Group in 2010. But guess what? It was initially approved by the LDA in around 2006 under the name River Edge Housing Scheme. And if again you go to the list of illegal housing, you will see its name there in the RUDA website. Isn't that amazing? Now, let's move on to the next. Now, Al-Ghani. Okay, Al-Ghani was also named by that tout of a journalist, whoever that idiot was. I can't even get his name. He's being, his TikTok is being shared. He particularly named Al-Ghani Garden Phase 3 as well, and said, oh, this is one of those that was approved in 2021. Guess what? Launched in 2017. Actually, launched before that, but official approval status by LDA in 2017. Again, who was your sitting government in 2017 at that time? Especially considering that this housing scheme was originally introduced in 2006. Who was the government then? Okay, now think about that. Now here's the next one. Greenland Housing Scheme, which again, this was developed by Al Hussein Developers Private Limited. And again, when did they get their LDA approval? 2016. Okay, at least that is the given date, 2016, which means obviously it began before 2016, but they could officially declare it in 2016. Who was your government in 2016? I could just go on and on and on. The point is, how dare they lie to our faces? How dare they lie to our faces about this? I mean, how can they even think about such a thing when these are societies that were approved by the government body, which is the RUDA, the Ravi Urban Development Authority, and then the Ravi Urban Development Authority decides that it should also put it on its list of illegal housing societies. And then this government literally had the blatant shamelessness to just come and send their journalist touts who pretend to read through these papers and say, oh, these were, let me see, oh, they were, they were declared in 2021. Like, are you serious? We've been living here in this part of Lahore. Our families have lived here in this part of Lahore that, you know, that is near in the sense as, we're near this whole Tokar area. We're near the Multan Road area. We've lived here, our families have lived here for decades. And you're telling me that we don't know when these societies were made and approved, and who made them and who approved them, and who took all that money from them? The army and your current government. You know what? Stop pissing us off. Basically, they're trying to say that now we will soon be flooding the canals, and we're going to do that very irresponsibly. And so you should blame Imran Khan for that too. Like, are you serious? Why should we blame Imran Khan for something that you're doing now? For something that you are deliberately doing. You see, again, this just proves our point when we are constantly saying that it's so fishy. The way they dealt with this whole scenario, the way they dealt with the whole flood situation is so fishy. That means that these people here are up to no good. These people are deliberately causing damages to get more kickbacks, to get more money, to exploit and manipulate the whole situation, and to exploit and manipulate politics. And obviously it's backfiring and it's backlashing, and I don't even know what made them think this is how stupid they are, that they actually thought that they could cause us all this harm and then neatly blame Imran. How can you blame Imran Khan for the fact that you're so stupid that you don't even know how much water to release into the canals, that we should brace ourselves for a flood because of your actions? Like, seriously? You kept the canals dry this whole time. This was for a reason. You keep canals dry during the season every year so that when a flood occurs, to contain that flood, you push them through the canals. And what are you doing now? You didn't do that even once. No, you left the canals high and dry. You left the canals high and dry, and then you come and you say, oh, you know what? Let's just release all the water and to hell with it all, because we don't have the time that we should measure the water and do it bit by bit the way it's supposed to be done. We've got better things to do. Like what? Like playing golf. Yeah, we've got better things to do there. We need to go and we need to have fun with our friends and family abroad, or we need to go and think about how to get an extension for the army chief for the next 10 years. So yeah, we don't have time for this shit. Let's just let it all flow, and then we'll blame it on on these housing schemes, while saying that, oh, it was Imran. Are you serious? Go frack yourselves, because that's the only thing you people can do. That's the only thing you people can do. Go screw yourselves. This is me signing out. Khuda Hafiz.